with Kaiser to his right. Acosta calls the snap on 1st and goal from the 5. Looking to turn the corner following Kaiser, and his blocks up front are good as Acosta is into the end zone for the score. Touchdown Westlake, and for the 6', 185-pound senior running back on his 35th carry of the season, he has his 3rd rushing touchdown out of the Wildcat for Nate Acosta.
It's got to feel a little bit like coming home for the former quarterback to line up under center, and very easy for Westlake on that first drive down the game, as you might expect and as we might have expected coming into this one. But I like the play calling, Joe. Let Reese Wise settle into the game, a couple of handoffs, an easy pass to complete.
Bravo on for the extra point, up in that halfback position. On 4th and goal, just inside the 1. The snap, the turn, the handoff will go to Jack Kaiser, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown Westlake.
Credit to Del Valle, though, Joe, not making that easy for Westlake, forcing the Shaft to go to 4th down before Kaiser are able to get in. But we've seen some fight out of this Cardinals defense that has been backed up so far throughout this first quarter.
With our presence, again, everybody trying to get back into the swing of things, as Patrick Harris Sr. reminding us to set the clock to 12. And on the first play of the second quarter, Ardoin's going to roll. Trying to get out of the way and set up a screen. He's not going to be able to, and the big hit back towards the 10-yard line by Carter Sepulveda. We thought he might start the game. I believe he did for Caden Banig, but nonetheless, he makes his presence known here immediately. Good pursuit there by Ty Ingram-Iser to make the tackle at the knees. Actually, it looks like he'll have his opportunities here at the 35-yard line. Play action. They swing it out here to Heath McCree on the flanker screen. McCree with a burst of speed inside the 20 to the 10. Stutter step at the 5. Trying to get to the end zone. Did he get in? No, he did not. He is down at the 1-yard line. Caught from behind by Michael Dent, who again saves a touchdown run after the catch here as he flags down Heath McCree. And folks, that's saying something. When Heath McCree is a state-level track guy, Michael Dent just wrapping him up, avoided the horse collar and tracked him down at the 1-yard line. Goal from the 1, a back on either side. The turn, the handoff, it will go to Kaiser. Straight up the gut and then along the left side and into the end zone for the 2nd rushing touchdown for the senior captain and running back, Jack Kaiser. Touchdown Westlake. Out of the hold of Grady Bartlett and the snap of Air Force commit Jake Helms. Good snap, good hold, and a line drive kick by Spencer Barnett is good. So that gets Westlake on the scoreboard here. 4:27 left in the first half. Westlake 24, Del Valle nothing on this play. 2 wide receivers each way. Ardoin back to pass. Here comes the rush. Trying to step out of it. Ball is out. Is it a forward pass or it is a fumble? It looks like they're going to rule it incomplete. That's the interesting pass, but nonetheless ruled a forward pass. And Vosick again getting home. And we talked about in the absence of Caden Banig with a little banged up on that shoulder. You take a look
on the field is that it's forward pass, incomplete, 4th down.
But you look at just coming off the field, Cullen Devine and Connor Vosick looks like Ethan Burke and Colton Vosick 2.0.
I was just going to say, Westlake has really looked the part at defensive end the last several years, those big, long defensive ends. And I tell you what, Del Valle very fortunate that was not ruled a fumble. That did not look like a forward pass. 4th
down, and here comes the punt. This one partially blocked. And getting through was Judson Crockett, floundering around the 31-yard line. Del Valle covers it up. Nice job there on the loose ball as Jacob Sateo, the sophomore, covers it up at the 31-yard line. But once again, another short field here for Westlake as they start with the ball. Nose of the football on the left hash at the Del Valle 31-yard line. A back on either side. Now on the zone read, the handoff will go to Bartlett. Bartlett gets to the 2nd level. He is into the end zone as he turns the corner at the 5, cuts it upfield to the pylon. Touchdown, Grady Bartlett. Oh, he checked into the game, kind of looked a little confused about where he was supposed to be. How about on that read from Wise? Hanging on to the absolute last second. There was a Del Valle defender on both of them, and somehow he still got the handoff off.
There's been a couple of times tonight, Joe, where I thought Reese Wise really made the right read on the plays just like that. That time Grady Bartlett able to take it in for the touchdown. That's not bad for your 3rd-string running back.
7th carry of the season for Bartlett. That is his 2nd rushing touchdown. Bravo on for the extra point, and it is good. Homecoming here for the Westlake Chaparrals. They're up 31-0 out of the timeout. They send a man in motion out of the backfield, and Ardoin all by himself. Back deep to throw. Here comes the rush. He somehow escapes momentarily and then falls down after the big hit. Wow, what a play there as Ardoin got knocked off the pattern and dropped just outside of the 15-yard line. Here's the Thomas J. Henry replay. Beautiful job there by Bo Massengale.
That's the second of the half.
And a timeout called, 34 seconds left. Wow, what? Who is 7 of 10 on the season. Helms to snap it back to Bartlett. Good snap, good hold. Barnett boots this one from 40 yards out, and it is good. The offense on the field, they will. Acosta will become the halfback on 4th down and 3. Rolling to his left and firing. That pass caught for a first down. Did he get in the end zone? We wait for the signal. It does not look like he did. But Eric Lopez able to make the stop on the catch by Cal Livengood down at the 1-yard line. How about the effort from Del Valle? Just willing their way to not allowing Livengood into the end zone. Take a look at Lopez's hit. Great tackle there right at the goal line to prevent the touchdown. So 1st and goal from the 1. The turn, the handoff. No, Wise is going to take it himself as he pulls it out and runs it in. Nice job there as he kind of steps out of a shoestring tackle. Gimpsy just a little bit, but Wise picks up the 1-yard touchdown run, and Westlake is on the board after converting on 4th down. Wise runs it in for his 2nd career touchdown. Touchdown Westlake. Scullion, the 5'11", 245-pound senior in the ball game. 4 total tackles and a tackle behind the line of scrimmage on 3rd down and 7. Back to pass is Liam. Works his way to the right, trying to dump off the screen and almost picked off. Man, what an effort that would have been for the Chaparral defensive lineman in question. He put his paws up there as Porter Patton had an opportunity to get an interception. And for defensive linemen, that doesn't come around very often.
Sophomore, that's not easy to lose your starting job, but Paxton Land has been a great teammate.
7-yard gain, and now on the play action, Paxton looking across the middle, still has time, dumps it off, wide open, pass caught at the 11-yard line, and it's Livengood into the end zone from 25 yards out. Paxton Land delivers on the touchdown pass in his first series at quarterback, and right back into the end zone go the Chaparrals as Livengood makes the catch for the score. Touchdown Westlake.
Livengood was quiet a week ago. It's good to see him making an impact again tonight. 3 catches already for Livengood, 47 yards, and that touchdown we just saw right there.
So 6:53 left here in the 3rd quarter, and Westlake back-to-back drives that end in touchdown to nothing. 2 wide receivers to the left of the formation, a back on either side. Grady Bartlett going to get the call. No, Paxton's going to keep it himself, running up the middle, inside the 5, tripped up inside the 4, down to the 2-yard line by Jose Barhueta. And it'll be a first down run for Paxton Land, who we have seen get all kinds of confidence in his ability to run the football. Remember, Paxton was at the helm in the opening drive and actually scored on the 18-yard run that got Westlake up in that ball game 7-0 a week ago. Now taking the snap, taking matters into his own hands. He's going to run it in himself. From 2 yards out, Paxton Land is into the end zone. A throwing touchdown and now a rushing touchdown for the senior captain. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown Westlake.
Well, they're making it too easy for him. Everybody collapsing on the running back. Paxton Land reading it properly, keeping the ball, a huge hole on the left side of the offensive line to run through.
A 2-yard touchdown run. That is his 2nd rushing touchdown of the season. Of course, his first rushing touchdown a week ago on that 18-yard run at Cavalier Stadium. 3 to the right side of Ardoin, 1 to his left. Now back to pass on 2nd down and 9. Here comes the rush, and down he goes. Big time opportunity there. Getting in and making a big hit on the quarterback is Carter Sepulveda. Sepulveda with a big tackle there as he gets home and moves Del Valle back inside their own territory, back near the 44-yard line. Textbook tackle from Carter Sepulveda.
Well, Tony Salazar obviously thinking exactly what we were thinking going into that play. That was an
Westlake Nation doesn't want to get too ahead of itself, but so far with the way this defense is looking. Now on 3rd down, Ardoin going to let it go and let it fly. This one's going to be picked off by Sullivan. Sullivan makes the catch across the 30, the interception across the 45 to the 50 before he's tripped up there as Jordan Sullivan getting in front of that pass and intercepting the football. Great job there. He tracked that football all the way down. Good arm on the quarterback here for Ardoin, but Jordan Sullivan coming up with his first career interception. And with that, he's returned it out to midfield, and that is the end of the 3rd quarter with an exclamation point on the pick by Jordan Sullivan. This is Westlake football. Wolfrat ditching his number 89 for his 65. He is in there as well. Now Justice trying to get to the edge, using his speed, stutter step. He reverses his field, avoids one tackle, and misses another as he drives his way down to the 35-yard line. Where there's some of the quickness and elusiveness kind of just got blocked and refused to go down. He looked like he was going to go down in a heap inside the 40. Instead, bounces it off and cuts it upfield. Take a look at the Thomas J. Henry replay here. Just bounces right off of Miles Jackson and cuts it back upfield for extra yardage. A 9-yard run there by Johnson, and it will set up 2nd and 1.
Yeah, if you're Miles Jackson, you learned a lesson there. You're not going to knock him down just by lowering his shoulder into him. You got to wrap up right there. Johnson took the contact.
And it will be Jonathan Kahn, the senior kicker, for 30 yards. Right in the middle of the field. Good snap, good hold. And it's a good-looking kick. And how about that? Jonathan Kahn, the senior on homecoming, drilling his first career field goal.
All right, thank you, Joe. Coach, another dominant performance, especially on defense. I think only Del Valle just got 4 first downs in the game.
Yeah, it's pretty dominant performance on defense. A lot of hard work this week, and obviously came out and executed a good game plan.
All right, and a nice thing about homecoming is especially a lot of sellout crowd, of course, but you got everybody in the game just about.
Yeah, a lot of guys got to play tonight, and obviously they work all week, so it's fun when you get to get those guys in a football game and allow them to work their craft and get out here and play with their friends and have a bunch of fun.
Now a short week, you guys now get ready and play on Thursday night.
Yeah, it's a good team. Anderson's a good football team, very explosive on offense. We got our hands full. We got to have some good week of practice on Monday and Tuesday to get ready for this short week.
All right, appreciate it. Thank you, Coach.